Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Media. I am Mark, your host, your entertainment officer, whatever you want me to be. I am most definitely more entertaining, better than the BBC, cheaper than the BBC, and a lot more factual than the BBC. And we like to have fun on this channel. That is the main thing. We don't have no snowflakes here sort of thing. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, here we go again. It's a new year, isn't it? So here we go again with the new year. Comes New Year, we have this subject more or less every year since I was born, but it's not going to go away, is it? It's as simple as that. Now, it was done on a channel on Facebook, I think it was Yorkshire Live, who says, should cyclists have insurance like car drivers do? And I replied, no, they shouldn't. And I completely agree with that. If you are pedaling, a pedal cycle, like, pedal power cycle, no, you shouldn't have to pay road insurance for cycling. I mean, cycling has always been, I wouldn't say for free, because you got to buy a push bike, haven't you, with money. But I would honestly say, once you've done that and you've gone through what you're supposed to go through and all the safety and things like that, I mean, fine. So why should we have to pay, a road insurance, like insurance for, so we can go on road? I don't get it. I don't really understand why they want to do this. I mean, because it's always been known that if you're on a push bike, you don't pay anything. You don't pay road tax. You don't pay insurance. You don't pay nothing. And that's how it should stay. It should be like that. If you start charging people to use, like cycle insurance, it's okay if it's, if your push bike gets nicked, you can claim, things like that. But what I'm saying is, why should you have to, insure a cyclist to ride a push bike on our British roads? And it's as simple as that. I don't agree with it. I think if you started charging people to do that, to cycle on British roads, I'd honestly think you'd be you'd be pushing it up. You'd be making people who wouldn't be able to afford it, won't be able to cycle. You make them lawbreakers and things like that. And then it goes into the rich, doesn't it? Is that what people want? Only the rich to be able to cycle to and from work. Because I tell you, it's ridiculous. It really is. It's a very ridiculous concept if that's what you're thinking. And it's not going to solve anything. It won't solve any arguments on the road with drivers or cyclists. The same argument will rage on over time like it has done. I mean, don't forget, cyclists were the first mode of wheel transport. Apart from, you've got people who had carriages and things like that, and horse riding and things like that. But what I'm saying is, two wheels, push bike, cycling, it's been around a lot longer than the motor car. And I think people need to respect that. And they need to respect, people who ride cycle, who do ride cycling. I'm a responsible cyclist, so, and there's many people out there. So at the end of the day, I ain't going to, how can I put it? Well, I'm not going to condone it. I'm not going to say that you should get insurance, because there is no law to say that you need insurance. You really don't. But what I would like to see come back is cycling proficiency test. That would be an interesting one. How many people that take it? I know I took it when I was younger, and things like that. Cycling proficiency test. I think that should make a big comeback. I know there'll be people it's already around. It's not in schools around where I am. It's as simple as that. There's no scheme for it at all. So at the end of the day, should cyclists, be insured to ride on British roads? No, we shouldn't, and I completely, utterly stand by that. No, we shouldn't. There should be no form of tax, no form of insurance for riding on the road, apart from if you're a motor vehicle. And that's why motor vehicles have to have car tax, which is not, It used to be road fund tax, but it's not that anymore. But tax for the car and insurance for the car, because it's a motor vehicle. Cycle, a push bike with pedals, it's not a motor vehicle. Even if you've got an electric bike, as long as it's pedal assisted, it's still not a motor vehicle at the end of the day. So now you've got it. I think these people who are pushing for this are wrong, are completely wrong. It's not going to alter anything. It's not going to stop all the accidents from happening. You know what I mean? The new highway code should do that, and things like that. So there you go. I mean, priority now is on pedestrians and cyclists and off riders before any motor vehicle, and that is the right way to go. It should have been like that from day one, in my mind. But there you go. So, yeah, I mean, and I know there'll be loads of people out there, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I do know what I'm talking about. I am a cyclist, and I will campaign against this. And as much, I am against anything what a cyclist has to pay for, because at the end of the day, we pay a lot of money for bikes, cycling from to and from. We pay a lot of money. I mean, you can't get blood out of a stone. But why should a cyclist have to pay to use the British roads when they've been riding for free for over 100 years? You know what I mean? It doesn't add up. It's just that I think people are thinking that the roads should only be for motor vehicles. Well, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? It was the motor vehicles who took our roads off us in the first place. It's the motor vehicles what's made the road unsafe. Simple as. Not cyclists. And not horse riders neither, or horse and cart, or pedestrians. Because when I'm a pedestrian, I look out for people and things like that, and I do when I'm a cyclist. You know what I mean? Cycling about my daily chores and things like that. It's mad, isn't it? But it's the way it goes. So unfortunately, it's doing its rounds again. Is all this bull? You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you think you can put a number plate on a push bike, think again. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. You know what I mean? You're just going to price people off and out of the hobby and sport of cycling if they do it. Yeah, and they really are. Yeah, I mean, it is getting absolutely ridiculous. It really is. But like I say, I will campaign against this with all my might, and things like that. People who, it's definitely people who are saying this will be motorists themselves. You know what I mean? And if they say, oh no, they're not, then I think they'll be lying, in my mind. Because, this kind of thing, what I saw on Yorkshire Live, it's got motorists written all over it. You know what I mean? It's not a cyclist what's saying it. It is a motorist. Cyclists who I know, I used to be a member of a cycling club and things like that, and they all band together, and they all say the same as me. Yeah, I mean, paying road insurance for a push bike, it's absolutely stupid. It's not a motor vehicle, and it will never will be a motor vehicle. In fact, push bike don't break up the roads as much as motor vehicles do, like cars, wagons and buses and things like that. So, if everyone chose to have a bike, a cycling bike, push bike, if everyone had one of them, roads would hardly get broke up. Well, there you go. So cyclist is not an heavy road user. It's as simple as that. I cycle on the road all the time, and I've never had any problems. I've never had any major run-ins. And if I do get run-ins, I just remind them we've all got to share the road, and it's as simple as that. The laws on any the laws on cyclist side and on the motorist side, as long as you're within that law. I'm always within that law, and I always will be. It's as simple as that. But like I said, this is doing its rounds again. It comes about every bloody year. Twice this year it's come about, unfortunately. But now, I don't agree with it. I never will. So, what do you think? Do you think cyclists should be insured like motorists are? I say no to it. I completely say no to it. It's as simple as that. And I will always say no to this. I always will, because it's stupidity. It really is. It's just trying to tax people and trying to stop them enjoying something what they enjoy doing. And that's all it is, and that's all it's ever going to be. You know what I mean? It's not about raising money, because they can do that with road tax and things like, with your car taxes and your taxes on petrol and things like that. And at the moment, I'm glad that I don't have a car. I'm glad I'm a cyclist, because it costs me nothing to ride around Wakefield. Unlike motor cars, we've seen prices of petrol and diesel, it's going up. It's not surprising, is it? So you could see more cyclists on the road, and I hope that comes about. I really do. I really, 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 really do. I hope to see more cyclists on the road. And that's how it should be. Freedom. It's freedom for all, and the sport of cycling has always been always affordable for any class. It's a classless. It is a classless system. It is cycling. Because you can have the better. I used to have the best bike myself, and my mother and father, they were working, but I had a rally and things like that, and I had a decent push bike. But at the end of the day, it's all classless system. A classless thing. I used to cycle with a cycling club in Wakefield, and there used to be a lot of rich people there, but they all mucked in together. We all stood round talking and rubbing shoulders with each other and that. It's not about that. It's about enjoying. Cycling is a sport. It's all about enjoying the sport. But unfortunately, some people don't like that. They don't like us enjoying our sport. Well, unfortunately, it is what it is, and it's going to stay like that. But I hope forever. You know what I mean? Because you start charging people, insurance and tax on a push bike, it's getting ridiculous, because children won't be able to benefit from it and things like that. And adults, unemployed people, won't be able to benefit from it. You know what I mean? They'd have to walk to go to work and things like that. You know what I mean? These people need to take a step back and start thinking, well, no, we can't really do that. No, you can't. You can't charge people for enjoying their hobby. You can't charge people from going to and from work. You know what I mean? If they're using a push bike to go to and from work, there's got to be a reason why they're doing it. It's because they might not be able to afford the bus fare, or they're saving on money and things like that. And this government wants us to do that at the moment, save on money. So why push for cyclists to be insured like a motorist? It's absolutely ridiculous. Stupidity gone mad, really is. It'd be somebody in Parliament thinking all this crap up. Start thinking properly. Start doing your job, what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And don't become an idiot. Simple as. Well, if you like that, please give me. If you like that, please like the video. So please give me a thumbs up. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you're new. It's free to subscribe, so you might as well do it. You might as well get the benefit while it's free, because they might charge you for this one day. At least I'm not like the BBC. I'm not charging people to watch me, if you know what I mean, and things like that. So you need to be careful. So we like free things, like I like free cycling, you know what I mean, and things like that. So please subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell in it all, and that will let you know when I'm putting up another video. Please share the video to your friends and your family, to International Space Station or whatever, to Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. And and comment below. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye.